The good old days with the devil music. And now we're here playing My Little Pony and listening to memes. Yeah, it got us.
Reasons on rock and roll music and why I preach against it, and I believe with all of my heart that it is a contributing factor to our juvenile delinquency of today.
I love how he didn't even say metal. He said rock and roll, too. It's like, bro, if only they knew.
If you talk to the average teenager of today and you ask them what it is about rock and roll music that they like, and the first thing they'll say is the beat, the beat, the beat.
What? I thought he was going to say because of like the satanic imagery or like the rawness or the dark, the beat, the
play that exact piece of tape backwards.
Oh
now.
My God, the reverse.
Okay, just to
that you've not doctored
I have not doctored it in any way. All right, let's go ahead and start. Okay, I live with Satan, exactly.
Like, it's so obvious. Like, like, come on, like, moving on now.
In League with Satan from Venom's album Welcome to Hell. Outside intelligent force.
Where else would he be raised? Like, or Satan raised in a Chuck E. Cheese, bro? Like, of course it would be in hell. Raised by Karen.
They show these same programs, the rock concerts, on television, and it's just like all hell was let loose. In fact, you may not like what I'm going to say, but I'm going to say it anyway because I'm not afraid to speak out. And here they were stripping themselves, and a fella running around in a little G-string. It reminds me of the wild man of Gadara in Mark chapter 5 who was possessed of a demon running around in the graveyard naked and cutting himself with stones and...
Okay, wait a second. How, like, what is this leap here? We went from a dude wearing a G-string running around to an instant absolute Bible reference of someone cutting everyone in a graveyard naked.
Tell people, I don't need drugs. I got rock and roll,
Nice. Hey, man, that's okay. I don't see the problem with that message.
When he made the decision to put his old lifestyle behind him, he went to great lengths to ensure he would never turn back.
Shit, there's so many
Friends were
albums.
incredulous when he took his...
Bro, you could fill a whole IKEA display room with that.
Over 1,100 CDs, records, and tapes, and burned them.
No!
Burned them in a remote Texas field.
And after
See, that guy's going to hell.
Gentlemen, there are many of you right
Why is it all of these guys look exactly the same? It's a very particular like kind of older preacher dude. It's like I feel like they're all the same guy just in costume somehow.
Because the devil always has an agenda on what he does. Okay? He always has an agenda of what he's...
Frost, aren't you supposed to be at work? He looks like Peter Griffin.
They spend hours practicing their guitars and...
Okay, I gotta clear something up here. First of all, guitarists don't practice. So anything he's about to say going forward is just a complete lie. Like, let's be real here.
All I'm saying is it's not godly. I cannot imagine Jesus when he was 15 years old listening to that type of thing.
Bro, I bet Jesus would rip on the guitar.
I say Christian rock, that's like asking me what I think of Christian adultery.
There's something about when you go to a concert of death metal, somebody might get killed.
Right. He's so serious. I will say, I gotta give him credit. Out of all the preachers so far, like, no one's had this guy's energy.
You're worshiping death. And then all of a sudden people start dying. Oh, wait a minute, what's going on? Well, you love death so much that you bought the ticket?
Yeah.
I love the guy in the background. Yeah! Damn right, brother. Craziest boomers versus heavy metal.
A couple of things stand out to me. Now, faceless creatures in robes that, to me, would, from my study, certainly symbolize druids.
From my studies? What the f*** is he doing? Alchemy in the back?
His mother says he was a normal, happy boy until he became obsessed with black metal music.
That's just pretty intense even to today's standards. So, you know what? If I was a mom back then, I think I would also be a Karen.
Now, if you look at that picture, would you want your...
That one's pretty intense. That's fine. So we got a lady with some butt, with some nails. They make Aussie. Like, what is that?
Explicit and violent, and parents
Wait, what was it? Tippercore?
Age that are explicit and violent, and parents have a right.
I'm a Christian, and I do not like the words. To me, they're all Satan worship, about hell, about devils, about satanic.
Music played in my house.
I just saw another video of Chris Mom.
No, not in my house. Not that music. I don't want it being played in my house. I've told you that.
Oh my god.
And we're leaving.
The struggle of trying to be on the tubes, bro. Oh man, that one is semi-relatable. That one hurt a little bit too close to home.
There's a side effect to marketing your product with a death message. And the risk is that the interpretation will be that death is the product. And that...
No, dude, that was just wrong. Listen to the man. He's trying to save my life.
They'll be rocking and rolling in Jackson a week from Saturday.
They'll be doing it to the beat of a different drum, heavy metal music. The rock show Michigan Death Fest 1 is being staged at the Jackson Optimus Sports Arena. It was originally supposed to happen in...
That's Satan. There he is, guys.
The concert, featuring 7 bands from as far away as Florida and Maryland, will take place here a week from Saturday.
That's not
Jackson
Satan, that's
for Jesus Day.
One thing is for sure.
So it's so weird watching stuff like this, and like the fact that people back in the day thought this was satanic. It's like, bro, they had no fucking clue what was coming to them.
This is the high school in Teaneck, New Jersey, a school.
That's excuse me. What is that? The fucking high school of like the gods of the earth?
It looks all real cute and fun, but why do you have to portray such a negative influence for the youth, for my kids? I don't,
Who is that Guar?
Investigators discovered a mock altar set up at the home of one of the arrested. It stood covered with pornographic pictures and a devil worshipper's manual, according
nice.
In the midst of India's bid to portray itself as a big event destination, this is what happened.
Okay, he's just like, what is happening? He's only yelling at me.
It was meant to be a rocking musical evening.
I'm gonna go to hell for laughing at that one. They look at like death metal bands or black metal bands. Like, you don't have to play that in reverse. You don't. Like, they'll probably say like, I just have a good idea, skilled officer. Everybody's gonna see all of us people get see all so get I get a regal. Ja, nee, maar nou niet. Is net surfen gaan de op even de side die 50 geld